Wasn't that lovely? That's a tune called Distant Lover that was written by our own guitarist, Mr. Jerry Eastman. This is a great band, and I want to give you an opportunity to meet some of them and let them tell you a little bit about themselves. I'm sure you've read in the flyer that Dr. Umalu has given out a little bit about Jimmy Siegler. But Jimmy Siegler is one of the writers behind the whole Philadelphia sound, with Billy Paul and the rest of those guys. And I'm gonna let Jimmy tell you a little bit more about that himself.
That's pretty much true about me. I work for Gamble and Huff, and I do a lot of writing for them. I got a tune that's out on Phyllis Hyman's latest album. It's a shame she passed before it could get out there. But I'm proudest of the fact that my son teaches here. My son Jeffrey, back there. He teaches freshman career counseling. I just wanted you to know my connection to the school. Amen.
Mr. Jimmy Siegler, and we're very glad that he's with us. On guitar, we have Mr. Jerry Eastman, and many of you know, but the musicians are very glad to have Jerry Eastman. He has the Williamsburg Music Center in Brooklyn, and this is a place that allows musicians who are up and coming to actually create their own music and take it there and find out what it sounds like. Mr. Jerry Eastman, tell us a little bit about what's going on at the Williamsburg Center.
Thank you very much, Tori. We're a performance jazz nonprofit organization, and we are especially interested this summer in getting some of your kids over there. We're at 367 Bedford Avenue, and on the weekends we have workshops for vocals and then basic music instruction. This weekend we're having a one-woman show starting at 8 o'clock, and we just basically want to bring music back to the black community, so that's basically our big thrust as of right now, so thank you very much.
Mr. Jerry Eastman. And on bass, I have a longtime friend who has bailed me out of so many serious gigs. My partner was called on a European trip, the late John Moody, and we got a gig the day he left. The National Democratic Convention called us up, and they had set up a boat ride for all the black elected officials in the United States. And they had asked my band to play. And I got panicky because my music director was gone, and John Dooley stepped in and took over. He's a professional musician for many years, and he's going to tell you a little bit about himself. Mr. Dooley.
Thank you, Tori. Yes, well, also as a professional bassist in New York, and I'll be listed on a new CD by Mr. Bross Townsend, it'll be coming out very shortly, The Fabulous Pianist. And I'm also a writer. I have a few things over in Japan that is being performed on radio and television. And otherwise, I just play the bass and love it.
Mr. John Dooley. This gentleman, we go back to childhood. Mr. CHOQUI CANTLO, he used to started out on drums with the Riversiders, which was a drum cadet, and he's played with Atiba Wilson and so many other musicians. Chuck, tell us a little about yourself.
Good evening, that's correct. You and I have gone back for quite some time, back to the Sheilas and stuff. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I've been playing around professionally with a few dance companies, and currently with Songhai Jelly, Atiba Wilson's folkloric group. I'm here this evening just to add a little bit of seasoning, that little extra spice that helps the taste buds. Remember, I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Mr. CHOQUI CANTLO. This drummer over here has been my backbone for the last year and a half. He's put up with all my temper tantrums, and artists do get temper tantrums sometimes. But more than that, he keeps the band tightened together. I'm off doing the business, and he's on the phone fussing about how come we don't have no rehearsals. We're going to talk with Mr. LON IVEY.
I just sort of wandered in here from Long Island, actually, to play, so here I am. Thank you. Tori had mentioned John Moody, late John Moody, very good friend, my brother, many years, very fine musician. He's instrumental in the music program here at MEDGAR. And John and I have been friends and stablemates in and out of groups. Just about everybody's done Broadway shows, on but everything together over the years. And he had asked me about coming into this ensemble, into this group about a year ago or so. And we had some great plans. Man proposes, God disposes, so he's gone home. In terms of myself, I've been playing this and other instruments since I was about 7 years old. I've played with some people that you may know. Phyllis Hyman, one, as a matter of fact, is a friend for many years, actually. Sad at her passing. Angela Bofield, John Lucien, different people. And for a while with Grace Jones. Well, I survived that, I still don't know, but at any rate, boy, you don't say no to Grace. Anyhow, I'm currently with the Terry McCartney Ensemble, having a ball. We're doing some recording projects. We're traveling abroad and out of the country, and having a great time. Always great to be here at MEDGAR. Nice vibe in the hood, in the community, very positive, great people. All of our receptions here. Dr. Mary is real special. Is a real special lady. And happy to be here, and hope you will be entertained by what we do. We're going to do our best. If you like it, tell your friends. If you don't, keep it to yourself. Nice talking to you.